U.S. prohibits airlines from flying to Haiti, and UN suspends flights after planes were shot at by gangs. Why is this relevant to current events in the United States, the election, and all the fun things that go with it? Because we just imported
Yeah.
a couple 100,000 Haitians.
Those people are here now.
Yes.
Just so you know.
And if you think that our magic dirt is going to change their behavior, you got another thing coming.
Well, actually, dirt will change your behavior.
Well, yeah, but you need to be placed beneath the dirt in order for that to take effect.
That's right. You need to be properly placed in your horizontal rot slot,
Yes.
and then your behavior changes mysteriously.
You behave well for a very, very long time.
That's right.
Yes.
You're very dirt compliant.
You are dirt compliant.
I got to write that down. That's great.
The Federal Aviation Administration announced Tuesday that it was prohibiting U.S. airlines from flying to Haiti for 30 days after gangs shot 3 planes, and the United Nations temporarily suspended flights to Port-au-Prince, limiting humanitarian aid coming into the country. Hopefully, this means it will stop the flood of Haitian illegal invasion.
All right. Now, hang on.
What?
Hang on. At some point, some country is going to probably have to tackle this crisis and deal with these individuals.
Yeah.
And the only effective way to do that is you got to make a majority of them dirt compliant.
Or put a few of them into a state of dirt compliance in a spectacularly public manner.
That does work.
Yeah. That works too.
Mm-hmm.
That does work too.
But that place has been fucked since, I don't know, forever.
Okay, look, we've mentioned this on the show before, but sometime around, I believe, 1787 or thereabouts.
History time.
It is history time with Battle Dwarf. There will be a test. The French had Haiti. That's why they speak the Creole that they speak.
Mm-hmm.
And the slaves who were there were from some of the more violent African tribes that were deported by the Ashanti. That was during the time that the Ashanti Empire was doing their
slave trade?
And the African tractor supply.
Yes.
If you will. Because that's what they were. They were farm equipment. Let's be brutally honest here. Is a matter of farm equipment. Well, the farm equipment got angry one day and decided to kill every white person on the island.
And that, yes.
Which they did. And then after a little bit, like a month later, they were like, oh, no, it's okay. You can come back. Because some of them obviously managed to get away. Some of them came back because they got plantations and all their wealth is there. Oh, they're dead too. And then the angry farm equipment decided that that's not quite enough. So they killed all of the mulattoes too. And to this day, that place has never been civilized.
Nope.
It just is. It's like Somalia. I can find Greek letters from traders from the year 500 BC, where the traders are like, "Okay, this place in North Africa is great. This is nice here. Stay the fuck away from Somalia. All they do is kill you and take your stuff and eat you too."
Well, Haiti does have a guy named Barbecue.
They do, yeah. I'm just talking about the similarities between the two cultures, Haiti and Somalia. You can't civilize them. It's been 2,500 years. If they're not going to civilize in 2,500 years, you're not going to. No. I'm sorry.
Future conduct is usually predicted by past performance.
Yes.
Just saying.
That is true. And it's not great. Not great. So anyway, a Spirit Airlines plane, a JetBlue plane, and an American Airlines plane.
Is it? I don't think it's showing on the screen.
Oh, my bad. See, this is why we need Blake and Jimmy Bones. I'm not good at it yet. There it is. Anyway, 3 aircraft were hit. Spirit Airlines, a JetBlue, and an American Airlines. Somebody quipped earlier on the internet today that that's pretty par for the course for Spirit Airlines and right on brand for Spirit for some reason. Yeah, apparently they've got a semi-shady reputation.
Well, I've flown on Spirit a few times. None of them were pleasant. It was never a pleasant flight.
I don't fly anymore. I'm done. I have flown.
Unfortunately, I have to travel. I have to basically propel my meat suit great distances in a short amount of time. And it usually involves getting into a tube made of aluminum made by, I don't know, a couple of thousand people who got the lowest bid. And, what could go wrong?
With DEI these days,
Yeah.
and parts coming off aircraft, and now fireworks receptions and other festivities at airports, I see no reason to fly anymore.
I understand.
I feel I have done my fair share of it. Intense turbulence over the ocean just off of Alaska one year on my way to Japan was enough I was like, okay, if I can survive this and then make it back and I don't have to do that again, I am going to not do that again. I've had my share of that.
I was in a C-5A that caught on fire. That was interesting.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. And people were actually floating in the air as it was diving for the deck. We're going below 10,000.
Zero G'd. At least they got to do that, though. That had to be kind of cool. Well, except for the plane is on fire part.
Yeah. But the thing is like, we're literally diving for the deck, and I'm looking across at this dude on the other side of the aisle. And he's literally floating, and he's doing this to stabilize, looking at me, go, "This is bad, right? This is bad."
That's fantastic.
It's funny now.
I mean, you got the experience. You got the weightless experience.
Yeah. But
I'm not saying that's great, but
what the funny part is, as we're like technically crashing, there's people taking pictures of other people taking.
What unit was this?
Company F425.
You see, that's why it's grunts.
It's fucking hilarious.
Hey, we're in a plane that's on fire, and we're all going to die, and we've achieved zero G because we're diving at the deck. Anybody got a camera? Who's got the camera? That's absolute.
I'm sorry.
Absolutely grunt behavior.
We're way off in the weeds.
We are way off in the weeds. We are in fact way off in the weeds. I was only grunt adjacent, but I was around enough of that to know exactly what's going on there. Let's get back to our Haitian friends real quick here. The shootings are part of a wave of violence that erupted as the country, plagued by gang violence, swore in its new prime minister after a politically tumultuous process where they kill a lot of each other in order to decide who's going to get to eat their enemies first.
That would be the new definition of tumultuous?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. The UN will divert flights to the country's second airport in the northern, more peaceful city of Cap Haitien. I'm sure it's more peaceful. You realize that on the other side of the island is Dominican Republic, which is a prosperous, relatively peaceful nation.
Yeah.
And it's night and day.
Like I said.
Or cannibalism and papayas.
Oh, no. You have cannibalism and you have soccer.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Already a convoy of 20 trucks filled with food and medical supplies in the south have been postponed in an operation providing cash assistance to thousands of people. Support AP. Go away. I will never understand attempting to give cash to these types of people. It doesn't work.
Yeah, you listen.
They go buy a couple of AK mags, some gold, and then do drugs or drink the rest, and the cash is gone in like 24 hours.
Well, they usually take that money and make other people dirt compliant.
Yeah.
After they eat them.
Right.
Of course. You don't want to waste it.
No, you don't want to waste it. So Haiti is basically in an uproar right now. And what this means for us and how it applies to the U.S. at the moment is, as we said, there are hundreds of thousands of these being brought into the country. And no, there's no way they're going to change. And it's just a matter of time. Once they concentrate, it's just a matter of time before they start behaving in their usual cheerful self.
Their festive ways?
Their festive ways.
Yes.
Their festive ways.
With
now,
the distance fireworks? Yes.
Yeah.
That's a great way to celebrate, I guess.
Watch Grunt Speak live every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern. And if you want to join Pop for Supporter Sundays, go to redonkulous.com/donate and make a monthly pledge. A link is in the meat caser box.